one day somebody does something unspeakable to someone else, to someone you hardly knew, and you do something about it because you can.
This story is from CBS News. Chad Bianco, here's another one of your deputies. Will he be punished? Deputy Glenn Wilburn faces one count of gross vehicular manslaughter, another count of felony reckless driving causing serious injury, and a special enhancement for great bodily injury, according to the Riverside County District Attorney's Office. Now, this deadly collision happened on September 6th of 2025 near the intersection of Cherry Boulevard and Roberts Street between the Calamasa area and the city of Beaumont, California. I know exactly where that intersection is. Investigators said Wilburn was responding to a report of shots fired in Calamasa. With his lights and sirens on, he sped through Cherry Boulevard at about 100 miles per hour, which is a crowded stretch, as he entered the intersection and collided with another vehicle at about 71 miles per hour. The California Highway Patrol, which handled the investigation, said Wilburn's police cruiser broadsided a Tesla Model 3 driven by 21-year-old Cherry Valley resident Gavin Hinkey. Hinkey died at the scene. His fiancée, 20-year-old Madeline Fox of Cherry Valley, suffered severe injuries and was rushed to a hospital. CHP said Wilburn was not wearing his seatbelt when the crash occurred. He was hospitalized with minor injuries. Minor. Prosecutors said the Riverside County Sheriff's Department dispatch confirmed that there were no reported injuries in the shooting and that the suspect's vehicle had left the scene moments before the deadly crash. Suspect was gone. They added that deputies had already arrived at the shooting scene. California Highway Patrol conducted a very thorough investigation, and the district attorney's office determined the driving actions of the deputy rose to the level of negligence. Now, Sheriff Bianco said in a statement, while it may be our duty to respond to calls of service that require an expeditious response to help our residents, we acknowledge that response also requires due diligence to ensure the safety of the public during that response. Now, Bianco expresses condolences to the families of the victims. He said this incident claimed the life of a young man and forever changed the life of a young woman who was his passenger. My heart goes out to the families of both victims. And I say, nobody cares, Chad. Nobody cares about what you say until you hold every, and I do mean every deputy, accountable. That includes the deputy who forced entry without a warrant or probable cause for forced entry. A trespasser with a badge. And as far as I know, I've searched, I've looked, I keep going back to it. I don't think that guy was ever really held accountable. I don't think he was ever really disciplined. Forced his way into a home. You know, he knocked and the teenager said, no, you can't come in. And he forced his way in and arrested the mother after she said, get out of my house. He said, this is my house now. That's what he said. Or something like, I own this home now, or I'm in this home now. And he arrested her for resisting. So my point is, now you have Chad Bianco going, well, my heart goes out to the families and we hold everybody accountable. No, you don't. You're holding this one accountable because it's huge news and it's everywhere. But anyway, I digress. This deputy was doing 100 miles per hour approximately. I mean, nobody really clocked him. But I don't know, was there a computer in the car or something that caught the speed limit at the time of the crash? Because he said he hit the car doing 71 miles per hour. And the suspect was gone. There were already cops at the scene. So it wasn't like he was rushing to an emergency. No, he could have just took his time and got there and go, okay, guys, what's up?